This episode is brought to you by Kimball's Cookies, custom cookies for every occasion. And by Matthews Arcade, custom-built arcade games. And Kinesi Shoes, feed the flame.
It's the Guapo Show with your host, Guapo. Tonight's guests, the real Paul Banke, Darynn Levya, and Salim Larbi. And now your host, Guapo.
Let's get started. So, what's up, Salim? Salim, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. All right, so here we got Paul Banke, who was with Salim on his big win this past weekend in South Carolina. Darynn Levya is having all kind of trouble on his phone and computer. We can't hear him at all. And basically, so Paul Banke, you worked the corner for Salim. Tell us what happened. It was a good fight, I hear from everybody.
Oh, it was great. The best fight of the night because it was a war. It was a war. A lot of the guys were just getting knocked out, you know, and the little audience were there. I mean, they had the best show for Salim. I mean, he brought the audience. I mean, it was the best fight, you know, because the guys were getting knocked out left and right. And Salim's boy was came to fight. You know, no joke. And Salim needed that win like that, and needed a fight like that. If he would have got an easy fight, it'd have been okay. But he needed that battle like that, little battle. He came out good. He hurt this guy. Man, he hit him in the body shot for the first round. I thought this guy's not going to make one round. That guy went 5 rounds like that, man. And he caught him in the jaw a few times. Like, oh, my God, Sleek can hit. And this guy right here, the guy he fought, oh, my God. I'm not, because he's a Puerto Rican guy. He could take a punch. This guy took a punch. I mean, boom, and he buckled. But he kept on coming. What the fuck? I mean, it was fucking crazy. And Salim, he kept on hitting him. I said, man, I'm going to sleep. We get back in the corner, man. Take your time. Take your time. Bang on him. Take your break, too. Get your break in. It was hard. But he did good, man. He did good. I told him, relax. It was good. Came on good.
So all matters, you got the win. So it's on to bigger and better things. Looks like Austin Trout, February 27th. And then, so Paul Banke, you were there. You met a lot of new people. Looked like. Who'd you meet when you were over there?
I met a lot of people out there. What's up, Darynn? What's up? What's up, my bro? You can't hear us?
No, we can't hear him.
He hears us?
I can't tell. We can't tell with Darynn. I mean, you knew something was going wrong with Darynn.
Darynn, you see us? Hi, Darynn.
Can you see us?
I see him, but Darynn, you hear me?
He looks like he's like the tech guy that came. We called him in like from Best Buy, and it's like, hey, Darynn, we don't have any sound. We call him in, and it got worse when we called him in. So let me tell you what happened. So anyway, that's Darynn Levya, talented fighter. He went to Mexico. He won his first 2 bouts. The last one was a very tough bout. He didn't get the decision. He's not that discouraged. It happens. He fought a tough guy. They didn't really want to fight another easy guy just to get another win. He stepped it up, lost a very close fight. I watched the fight, and I thought he actually won the fight, but it just goes that way sometimes. And now you really can't worry about those kind of losses because they just happen. And it's not like it used to be. You go to Tijuana and it's easy, or you go to Mexicali and it's easy. Those guys can fight, and their opponents are getting tougher, and it's not like it used to be. So, I mean, you know, I'm glad for that, actually, to be honest with you, because so many great fighters from Mexico, you shouldn't go down there and be able to beat them up like they never fought a day in their life.
No.
Too much pride and too much history to go down there and let that happen. So, you know what? And it's boxing. If you want to win, you have to earn a win. No matter how you win.
Where's Mike at? What's up, Mike? Was he here?
Yeah, he's here.
What's up, Mike? He's watching us.
Yeah, he's watching us, but he's not in. But yeah, there he is.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yeah. We hear you perfect. Get on your phone. Get rid of the computer.
So here we go. Hold on.
So, Darynn, we figured with you involved, it wasn't going to go smoothly, so we allotted for that to mess it up because you never get anything done right the first.
Yeah, that's my fault, but we got it going. I'm good. We're here.
What's up, Mitch?
Hey, buddy. Darynn,
I forgot we had a show today.
All right. Everybody quiet. Darynn, you got to turn down your volume a little bit.
Turn down my volume?
Yeah, you're on your phone.
Yeah, my volume.
Just a little bit. Because we can hear ourselves on your phone. Well, he muted.
We will never make fun of Don Saxby again for having a terrible thing. We got Darynn over here. We hear ourselves through his phone.
Yeah.
And there you go. Better. Okay, so here we go. So Darynn, so Paul Banke, I just told you what happened. Darynn went down to Mexico. Darynn, tell the story. You finally got off to your procurator to start. You went down to Mexico. Fill in the blanks.
Hold on, can you guys hear me better now or still the same thing?
We hear you perfect.
Yeah, so I went to Mexico and I don't know, man. A lot of things there was just a nightmare in so many ways. Just the way everything played out. I don't know if I could speak on it. Can I?
Yeah, please.
All right. So when we went down there, you know, we went down there going as you know, the A side. How it works in Mexico is, you know, like, you know, we have to go out there and, you know, pay for fighters, you know, to fight us. And obviously, you know, they're fighters that they fight, you know, but it's like, you know, when you're building your career out here, you know, it's mostly, you know, to get a win on your record. But we knew this kid was going to be tough. You know, we saw the level of opposition he faced. He's faced nothing but undefeated fighters. So we're like, okay, cool. We'll take this test. But when we got there, you know, this kid goes on the scales, and you know, I came in. It was a fight at 140. I came in at 138. You know, as a professional, making sure my weight. This kid came at 143, a little bit heavier. And so we tell the guys, you know, okay, you know, he's a little heavy, you know, we'll make him lose, you know, make him lose the weight. And the guys were saying that I had to lose the weight because I came in too light. And dude, how did I come into light if the weight's at 140? You know, like, yeah, but you came at 138. And I kept explaining, dude, but he came at 143. The weight's at 140. What are you guys talking about? So then we went to another person that was more reasonable. He said, yes, you know, you're right. Commission rules is, you know, over there in Mexico, they go by kilos. So they said he had to drop, you know, 500 kilograms, which is like, you know, 2 pounds, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he could be at 141. That's fine. So like, okay, cool. But then another guy came in and was saying the same thing, that, oh, it was that I came to lie, blah, blah. So we ended up coming to agreement they had to lose 2 pounds. So the dude got on his, you know, sauna suit, started doing his thing. The mistake that we made is we didn't stick around. We should have. That's one thing we should have done, was stick around. Well, anywho, you know, we trusted that they would have done the right thing, and we left, right? So we left, we bounced, and, you know, we prepared and everything. Well, then the next day, you know, fight night came, we came, and they tell us which corner we had to be in. They said we had to be in the blue corner, which is normally the B side corner. So we were a little confused on that work. Well, okay, you know, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, whatever. It is what it is. And then next thing you know, well, in preparation of the fight, we didn't have, because normally we have another coach come with us, Coach Jesse. You know, he had reasons why he couldn't come. So prior to that fight, you know, I didn't have someone to wrap my hands, but my Coach Alex, he had you know, he had talked to the promoter that helped us, and she told us that she was gonna have someone ready for it. She's gonna have all the tools we need. Okay, cool. Literally, it was like minutes before the fight, and we didn't have anything set up. Supposedly, she got us the right tools, you know, to wrap our hands. They ended up being amateur style. We didn't even have like the proper ones. Like literally, you know, when you wrap your hands, you want it to feel nice and hard with the kind of gauze that you use. We use the amateur stuff for my hands. So it is what it is, you know, fight with preparation, you know, the fight was starting, so we had to prepare. So, you know, I didn't care, you know, we knew what skill level we had. We, you know, okay, cool, let's do it. So then, all that started when the fight came, you know, everyone, and then I see the kid's not that, the kid's way bigger than what he looked. Well, like, okay, cool, then, you know, this kid obviously knows how to gain some weight because he looks thick. So when the fight came, when they announced the fight, they announced that fight not at 140. They announced it at 147. So technically, I was literally 9 pounds below the weight. And while him, I don't know what was his the actual weight that he came in, but they changed the weight on us. So okay, it is what it is. The fight happened. So the first round came in. The first round came. It was a close first round, but I thought I took it. Well, my game plan was the body shots. I think that was a perfect game plan from the first round. But when I was throwing those body shots, the referee, for whatever reason, was warning me that I was hitting him in the back. Now I know some shots were, but that wasn't my fault. The fighter was very awkward. The way he was moving, he was leaning to those shots. But the ref, I saw one of his first fights. He fought a prospect from Long Beach, a Sincere Brooks. I don't know if you know of him.
You know Paul Banke? No.
Yeah, it was called Homicide. Well, he fought him. Homicide, Sincere Brooks.
Oh.
Yeah, he fights out of Jackrabbit.
Long Beach.
Yeah, he fought him, and he lost a split decision. Sincere won him, but same thing. They took a point away from Sincere without warning. So it's a 4-round fight. There's not much you could do in a 4-round fight. I'm fighting someone in TJ already, and then definitely with the way it worked, I already knew that the athletic commission was on his side. So I was like, I don't want to lose a point. So when the second round came, same thing happened. He was warning me, so I was like, dude, okay, I gotta change my game plan. So everything kind of changed from there. I still believe I won the second round. I went with the strategy of, because I have a peekaboo style that I like to use. Not to say I'm weak and right, but I kind of use it kind of like him. So all the shots that he was throwing, if you watch the fight, they were all blocked. And the ones that I was landing were clean. But every shot that he threw, since it was a TJ crowd, they were all cheering the missed shots, and they all clearly were blocked, man. No lie, watch the fight and you'll see. None of them went through. And so I just kept, there's reasons. Normally I move my head a little bit more, but there's reasons for why I didn't. That was all my fault. On it's just the way I kind of ate a little too much in the morning of the day, or I guess my I didn't really get a chance to digest everything a little through, so my stomach was a little heavy. But still, that's my bad. But still, within the fight, I would have warmed up a little bit more. So after the second round, we went in the corner. My coach Alex, he was mad at me because he was like, "Dude, D, we're in TJ. Don't be stupid. Don't. None of those shots landed, but don't be dumb. We can't afford these dumb judges to think that he's landing shots when he's not." So then, okay, cool. So when the third round came, I kind of had to change my strategy completely. So I had to move around a little bit. And, when you change your strategies, you kind of want to see what he's throwing. So for the most part, I was moving. But since this kid was bigger than me, he was just kind of like throwing his butt at me, leaning. So it kind of looked like he was doing damage when he wasn't. And then, he threw a couple shots, but I didn't throw a lot of shots that round, but I landed way more. The shots I threw, I connected. And then the fourth round came. Fourth round, I figured I'm out more. I was moving around, and I was actually landing those shots. So, if you want to give them rounds 2 and 3, you go for it. But I clearly won 1 and 4. And 2, I mean, if you would have seen the landed punches, I clearly won number 2 as well. But not making any excuses. It is what it is. I can't. The judges, they all see the fights differently, and I'm thankful that I was able to come out good from the fight. He came out good, and we put on a good show. It was a great fight.
What was his record? What was his record?
His record was 1-1. The only loss he had was Sincere, which was a close one. And then he lost, and he won another undefeated kid that was 4-0.
What's your record?
Right now it's 2-1, but they don't count one because in Rosarito, I don't know why they don't count those fights. But and then I had one fight that I won in TJ, and then this one that I recently lost.
Wait a minute, brother. Let me ask you a question. You just told me they don't count them, but do you count them?
Yeah, I do, but I mean, it's not on box rec, and a lot of people go by that. But yeah, of course, I count them. I'm 2-1, 2 wins.
Box rec don't count them?
Nah, I guess for whatever reason they had some problems with those Rosarito. That's why there wasn't a lot of fights towards the end that was being made out there. Same with Sincere Brooks, like he.
I never forget the time I went to my private Edgar, and what happened, we were like 10 o'clock at night, he's wrapping his hands. And at 10 o'clock at night, I'm ready to go to bed, you know what I'm saying? And you guys are still fighting. And then the commission guy came up and told me, hey, don't wrap, your fire didn't show up. So it's crazy.
Oh, really? Dang.
And, they fired. There's one guy came in from Long Beach, 9 wins, 9 KOs. He got pissed off because he fought a fight that didn't get was tough. Why am I echoing? You hear me echo?
Mike, just mute Daryn when he's not talking. There you go. All right, so when Daryn's not talking, we'll mute him. We won't hear ourselves in the background. So anyway, Daryn, I saw the fight. Truly and honestly, I think Daryn won the fight. If he didn't, he knows I love teasing Daryn more than anything else in this world, and I would let him know he lost the fight. but quite honestly, it's exactly what you said. You won the rounds you said. You won 2 rounds, lost the first round, won the third and fourth, and the second was very, very close. Even if it's even, what? Even if it's even.
I had thought I won the first round. The round that you could have gave the guy was the third. Well, I thought I won the first round.
No. I thought you lost the first round. The second one was very close. Third and fourth, you won. And I thought that at the very least, it's a draw. And and I truly think it was you won 2 rounds, lost a round, and won even. So I mean, it is what it is.
My daughter's texting me. She never texts me. I haven't got my daughter's texting me.
Okay. So anyway, we have all kinds of technical difficulties today. Whenever Darynn's involved in anything, it never goes right, and that's probably part of the problem. But anyway, so no, I truly believe that you did win the fight, but you can't worry about stuff like that. It's early in your career. You don't worry about it. Move on to bigger and better things. With the style you have, you should be looking for like sloppy brawlers that tire out after the first round. They try to kill you for one. You stay away. You do your thing. Like you said, Winky writes a pretty good assessment. I mean, you definitely have a defensive style. I used to tell you reminded me of someone else. I forgot who it was. Who did I used to tell you reminded me of? Who was? You unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Hear me now?
Yeah. So who did I used to tell you?
A lot of people say Sergio Martinez. Was it him?
Yep. Sergio Martinez. That's the style you look like.
Yeah.
Wow,
Coach Alex.
You're lefty?
Yeah, I'm a southpaw.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So anyway, so Salim won his fight in South Carolina on Friday. He's looking at Austin Trout February 27th.
Yeah.
Nice.
He has a real good shot.
Same story with the weight. The guy was overweight. 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was overweight, man. The guy was way bigger than I was.
No. So Salim gets there. It's contracted at 54. The guy was what? 161.
161,
He
damn.
was, yeah. And he told me that's why I get the first round. I went to war with him. I hurt him many times, but he was coming back. And I felt that the weight is an advantage. I mean, so that's why second round I start boxing. And I work on his mistake. It was the best solution. That's why more than the victory, I'm happy that I figured out during the fight while I was resting on the minute of rest, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I should box. I should not bang with him. You know what I'm saying? Even if I hurt him on body shot, first round, a big right hand to the shin, he was almost falling and he was coming back, telling me again, and he was putting pressure on me. So then I start to adjust, use my legs, and it was much easier. And then we stopped him with a body shot on the 5th round after many, and I don't know how he stand like that for so long, but it was the best way to win this fight. I mean, no banging with him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was heavier than me, so it was better to box him.
Yeah, so
Right. But the weight, yeah, is very important. I understand that because first I say I'm okay with that because he came to me, the boxer, he said, yo, brother, last week I was 168. My last fight I did 168. I just have 2 weeks to get the fight, to get ready. So I cannot do this. I didn't eat for 2 weeks. I say, it's okay, man. Go this way. I have no problem with that. I'll fight you tomorrow. No problem. I was 153 and he was 161. And
I mean, when you deal with something other than a big promoter's show and somewhere big, they can do anything they want to do. And sometimes you wonder, like Darynn, you got there, you were clearly the B-side without knowing it. So you basically paid for everything to get the other guy a win, probably. And Salim has been thrown to the wolves many times. And you never know what's the way. I mean, really, at the end of the day, and you're both talented fighters, but if the promoter doesn't think he's going to make money off of you, or you doesn't think you can sell tickets, if you don't have a fan-friendly style, you're not from the area, you can't blame the promoter at the same time. They have to make money to keep doing what they do, or they won't be a promoter anymore. They'll be broke. But, I mean, it's just a sad. You even got guys signed to big promoters who get screwed. It's like you need the protection of a big promoter. You need to be connected to somebody, or you have to just knock everybody out, which is easier said than done. And it's just not possible. I mean, boxing is a funny sport. It's just funny. Like, it's the only sport in the world pretty much pick your opponent no matter who you are. There's no other sport in the world you can kind of say you want to do that. Like the New England Patriots don't get to pick who they get to play week to week, or say, we don't want to play this week because the team is too tough. But in boxing, that's exactly what happens. So, I mean, it is what it is. All you can do is keep trying. You keep your record as good as you can keep it. At least opportunities down the road. You never know what can happen. Salim, at this point, your record is 20, 21, 11, and 1, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was at one point, Darynn, you were ranked number 3, actually, right?
No, number 5 by the WBO. Yeah,
he was number 5, and he had 8 straight losses, just getting thrown to the wolves with like last minute replacements and like no money on 3 days notice, a weight division too high and everything else. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, when I came to America, I came with my bag. So I just came here to continue my life as a man and as a boxer too. So I bring my family at the same time. And I got few problems with the first manager who signed me, and he was not able to get me fight. And the problem start from this, So, and then after
getting you fights and throwing you to the wolves is still getting you fights. I mean, he's still getting you fights and keeping you busy. And realistically, I guess they don't care about it at the end of the day. I mean, and it is what it is.
Look, he took advantage the fact that I need to be busy for my visa. That's why. This is the only reason. He knew that, and he took advantage of it, of my situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, I would maybe by myself I would never accept. But he just offered me Falcao, the silver medalist, Jason Rosario, the former Unified World Champion, just fight like that in maybe a month for training, sometime less than 3 weeks. And but I'm okay with that. It is what it is. This is my career. I
If you're not
decided to come.
you always got to be ready.
Yeah, I decided to come here, so I have to assume that it's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna have a lot of fight in and out the ring. So I have no regret. My career is my career. I love it. I took a risk, and now I live here in America. I have no regret. I really love what I'm doing. Now I have another chance with you, John. So and I think I feel like I'm the most dangerous man when I'm backs against the wall. You know what I'm saying? So this is how I feel. We get this fight. We got backs against the wall. There's no comeback, no turnaround. We need to get this win with the Austin Trout, and after it's gonna be better.
Yeah, and Darynn, you got to keep your head up high too. It was just I could have told you. You didn't even tell me the rest of it. I mean about the weight with the hand wraps. You're in the blue corner and everything else. So I mean, you can't even. The writing was on the wall. I would have went home. I mean, it is what it is, and it just sounds like you weren't gonna get it.
No, they set you up. They set you up. They set you up. They put you on the blue corner. They set you up. The overweight guy. They set you up. They should not do that.
Yeah.
Even the referee, the judges, when they know that there is somebody overweight, they give you a little edge, right or no? Because they know this is not fair what's happening on the ring. They give you a little edge. They should give you this little edge. On the round you said there was a draw, you should get this round. Just because this guy is overweight to make the thing fair. So, like I said, they set you up, It's too much.
Yeah, and then he was a TJ fighter that they're trying to promote. This kid is I just found out that he's also does like MMA stuff, and he's known out there. He has like a bunch of accolades as an amateur. Some like trophies. He's been on newspapers out there, so they're trying to set him up for something big.
Exactly. This is boxing, like that, Set you up.
Yeah, it is what it is. So
yeah, you have to live with it, and move forward.
It's over. It's on to the next. That's all you can do. But let's wrap it up. Late start today. Thanks for both of you coming on. Darynn, anything in closing you want to add?
No, well, just thanks to everyone who supports me still. Shout out to my coach Alex and my family. Everyone. If I'm not naming anybody on the spot, I'm not the best. But thank you guys, John, the producer, Salim. Thank you, man, for sharing your stories too, dude. Congratulations on your victory, and we'll try, man. Hopefully you get that dub, man. Push forward and you'll get it, dude.
Exactly.
And Salim, anything for you to say in closing?
Well, I want to shout out my coach Dan Saxby, my manager, you, Don, for tremendous job you make with me and the plan. I want to say thank you to Danny Gonzalez too, and my whole team, the sparring, Scoob, everybody, Mike, all of the fighters. I want to shout out my family too. I want to say hi to them, and it is what it is. We have to stay strong. It's like the road. The road is not easy, but the hardest road bring you to a sweet destination. That's what we want to say for the end.
And it's never too late in boxing. You can always fix it, no matter what it is. So here we go. Thank you both for coming on. You can come on whenever you want. Just let me know if you want to come on. You have a fight you want to tell us about or anything. Both just text me. It's always Monday at we film Monday at this time. So if you ever want to come on, either you just tell me you have a fight announcement, whatever. I'll just send you the link. You come on, do what you got to do, and that's that. Okay.
Thank you, John, for everything.
All right, thank you guys, man. God bless you guys all, man. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good Christmas, guys. Have a good Christmas.
You too, man. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, take care. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Okay.